few years ago, I met a brilliant student, intelligent, disciplined, always among the top in his class. He had one philosophy, that is, let me just focus on. After graduation, I will start thinking about money. So, he avoided learning skills, he avoided networking, he avoided small opportunities because he believed real financial life begins after school. Not bad, because he's trying his possible best to acquire the A's, blow the B's, conquer the C's, defeat the D's, emulate the E's, and fight and forget the F's as well. So, fast forward to graduation. He had a certificate, he had a grade, but he had no income stream, no valuable score, no financial assistance, and no experience solving real world problems. Meanwhile, another student, not necessarily the smartest, started small while in school. He learned a skill. He offered simple service. He solved small problems. He earned small money. He reinvested and he grew. By graduation, he didn't just hold a certificate. He had a capacity. One thing I want you guys to know before, education must end with capacity, not just certificate. Right. Now let me ask you something honestly. How many of you believe you need money before you can make money? Be sincere with yourself. And how many of you are waiting until after graduation to start building your financial life? You see that mindset? It's why many graduates struggle. The biggest misconception students have been told is this: focus only on school, money will come later. But in today's economy, later has become too late for many. Well, before I dive in on the topic of sustainable financial capabilities during school and how to start entrepreneurship with little or no capital, my name is Obed K, Amoansah, an entrepreneur and author of the book Entrepreneurship with Zero Capital. Well, let me share my screen so that you'll be able to go through the slide. While we are focusing, the main topic for tonight is building sustainable financial capacity during school years. So, as I was writing my book, Entrepreneurship with Zero Capital, one thing became very clear. You don't need money to start. You need strategy, skill, and the courage to begin. If you don't believe in your own potential, no strategy can help you. The world will only invest in you after you invest in yourself mentally. So, as a youth or student, you must believe that you are capable, you are resourceful, you can learn anything, can build gradually, you deserve success. Your background does not define your future. I repeat, your background and past does not define your future. So, let's proceed. The biggest lie students believe is you need money before you can start. But I want you to know this. In my book, I explain something very important. Money is not your first asset. Skills are. You know, capital is not your first asset. Skills create income. Strategy beats money. Money is not the beginning of business. Value is what you are capable of doing, how you are able to solve problems, how you are able to identify problems in your society, in your institution. Now, your first capital is your mindset. You have to believe that it's possible. Become a problem solver. Take action despite fear. Think long term, not quick money. Stay consistent. You know, mindset builds capacity before money ever does. In this, our economy, our generation, Opportunities are everywhere. Your first capital, as I was saying, your first capital is your mindset. Believe it is possible. Become a problem solver. Take action despite fear. Many people or youth nowadays fear.
So we open it for instead of
Pardon
open it for your price.
me. Okay. So, as I was saying, your first capital is your mindset. You have to believe it is possible. Become a problem solver. Take action despite fear. I used to say, if you are not failing, it means you are not trying. How many of us know Jack Ma, the CEO of Alibaba? During tertiary level, he failed so many times, but he took the action. I mean, giving up was not an option for him. So you have to think long term, not quick money. You don't have to fear or panic. You have to stay strong and always have this in mind. The first capital is your mindset. So think long term, not quick money. Stay consistent. Mindset builds capacity before money ever does. Let's continue. So opportunities are everywhere, as I was saying. You look for problems around you, pay attention to complaints, observe trends, use your school environment. Notice what people ask for you. Where there is a problem, there is income. So as a youth or a student, you have to know how to identify problems. You have to know yourself. You have to sit down. What does people want me to assist them? Is it teaching? Is it graphic designing? Services like washing or something else? Whatever you find a problem, it's a business. It's a business opportunity, actually. So your scores equals your business. Graphic designing, tutoring, hairstyling, content creation, home repairs, baking, social media management. If you have a score, you have a capital. I repeat it, if you have a score, you have a capital because consistency beats talent. When you have a score and you know how to monetize it. So, as I was saying, your scores equal your business. What you are capable of doing is what your business is. All you need to do is know how to monetize it. When you are good at graphic designing, tutoring, hairstyling, content creating, phone repairs, baking, social media management, if you have a score, I repeat, you have a capital. The only thing you need to do is to know how to monetize. Now, start small, think big. Begin with service, not products. Use free tools. Um, Start from your room or hostel. Deliver value consistently, build gradually. Small beginnings create sustainable success. So with this, most of us, when you are starting something, you do think that you have to get a shop before you start a business. But meanwhile, your phone, your hostel is shop. Your room, because right now everything is done on the internet, free. You can monetize or sorry, your advert. You can advertise your product or your service through your WhatsApp status, your TikTok. I mean your social media handles. You get it. And some of us may thinking, how can I get my first client or my first customer? Those around you, your classmates, your neighbors, they are your customers. All you need to do is just begin with a very good service, confidence, know how you communicate, and I repeat again, consistency. It's not matter of you. I mean, they used to say this guy, this thing is his or her talent. But with consistency, even though if you don't have the talent and you have the passion and you are consistent on whatever thing that you are doing, I bet you are going to bypass whosoever calls it talent. If you have a talent and you don't practice, it's like you having a knowledge without escort. It's like a car without a fool. It's very fruitless.